Hi guys, Exeter here. Today I should be going through a few more of the needy modules in the game. Needy modules aren't used as much in the game, but I'm going to go over them anyway just so you know what to do if they appear. Here are the ones that currently don't have a tutorial on them, but I should be going through these 7 today. Starting off with the plunger. Let's load it up. So this is what it's looking like. This is going to activate straight away. We're going to get given a colour and a word. We're going to take the activations in both of these tables, take the colour of the plunger, which is blue, and the word on the plunger, which is faux. We're going to add these two numbers together, as you can see here. They're both taken to subtract to a single digit, and we're going to press it with the last digit of the bonds timer is equal to that digit. So 7 plus 3 is 10, which is going to be 0. If you go right, it turns without giving you a strike, of course. And we're going to increase our activations number by 1. Let's wait for the next activation. Don't know how long it's going to take. I'm planning on doing at least 2 examples per needy here. Okay, so we have a red neat. We've got 2 and 6, which is 8, so we're going to press it on an 8. That's all you're going to do. If you get up to 5 and you do that one, you then loop back to 1. So it's effectively you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on and so forth. Anyway, on to the next one. So that one is just increase the activations by 1 each time you do it, and looping back to the top after each multiple of 5. And using the colour and the word, add the two numbers together, modulo 10, and you get your number. That you press it when the last digit of the bonds timer is equal to that number. That's the plunger. Up next, needy flower match. Mash even. You can ignore this bit. This is the only bit that's necessary. We're going to see if it's a day or a night scene. Like in this case, it's going to be a day scene. So we're going to use this. And the last digit you know is even. It is not, so we're going to be using this rule. It will be the colour that has the same first letter as the letter display. This is P, so we're going to go for purple. Or pink, actually. I might get a strike here by accident. Okay, no, I didn't get a strike though. So it's pink, not purple. Apologies. Let me just... wait. These are the colours from Flower Patch if you need to know. So, it's day scene again. And since the last digit doesn't change, it's going to be the same first letter as letter display again, which will be green this time. So here we go. I know if I can actually get it to appear. Flower Patch. There we go. There's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet and white. But in this case, it's blue, green, indigo, orange, red, pink and yellow. so don't get confused between these. Okay, so we've got a night scene here, so we use this. They're both last digits 0 even, so we know we're using this rule. Because the same colour as the letter in the display. Funnily enough, this is a yellow Y, so no matter which one we were doing, it's going to be yellow. Come on. There we go, there's the yellow ones. Wait, oh god, is that orange? Apologies. Colours letters display. I think that might be orange actually. Let me do another example because I messed that one up. So now you know, be careful. The yellow and the orange look very similar. Okay, night scene again. This is definitely red this time. So this is red. And it's because last digit number is even. It's not. So we're going to be seeing the colour of the letter in the display. This time this is definitely red, so I'm not messing that one up this time. There we go. Just to show you that the previous was clearly orange and I read it as yellow. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Logic statement. Good, turn off these again so I can do like this. Okay, logic statement. We've got, where are you? Logic statement, there we go. So logic statement, as it implies from the name, you're going to be given a logic statement. You get 90 seconds to do this, so you've got a bit of time. You're going to evaluate it and say whether or not the entire thing is true or false. So here we have not F, so it would be T. So true, NAND, false. NAND is returns false, is all inputs true. All inputs are not true, so this part is true. And we've got NAND here as well, so false NAND true is also true. So we're going to press true. There we go. Remember this shoulder symbol, I think that's what it's called, means not, which just basically means flip F to T or T to F depending on what you have. Okay, this one. True implies false. Returns false if the left input is true and the right input is false. The left input is true and the right input is false. So this is false, and then implication right instead. So if the left input is false, the left input is not false. So this ends up being true in the end, I think. Yeah, okay. You just basically use these logic gates to find out the answer, and you press T if it's true, if the entire thing is false. Okay, this is a much simpler one, I think. So there's no nots here. True nor true. Returns false if any input is true. Any input is true, so this is false. True implies false. Left is true, right is false, so this is false. Okay, moving on to the next needy. BUZZFIZZ. This one can be slightly confusing. I'm actually going to get TFC out for this one. And I'm going to put this in. I'm going to divide stuff by 3 here. Division by 5 is going to be obvious. The BUZZFIZZ works basically the same as FizzBuzz. But one key thing to realise is if divided by 3, it goes towards Buzz. So basically, Buzz and Fizz have been flipped round. Not FizzBuzz. So let's get our first number. 134,063 1146 is not divisible by 3, and we can see it's not divisible by 5 either. If it's not divisible by either, we use this, we point towards a number. So in this case, it's actually already pointing at the right thing. You press it to rotate it, but we're going to point it at the number. Since this is not divisible by 3, as we can see here, it doesn't end in 5 or 0, so it's not divisible by 5. Really hope I haven't messed that up. Okay, and then return to this pending screen. Let's wait for the next number to come in. Which might take a little bit. Any day now. Okay. 151 661 7355. We see it's divisible by 5, but it's not divisible by 3. So, number divisible by 5 but not 3, we're going to point towards fizz, aka F. So it's still divisible by 5, but as we see here, not divisible by 3. To make sure 151 661. Okay. So, if we got this right, yeah, go back to pending screen. So just remember, the 3 refers to buzz now, and the 5 refers to fizz. Apart from that, it's the same as fizz buzz. In terms of divisibility rules. There's another example, but I'm going to move on to the next one. Which is naughty or nice, which you might be able to tell. It's a Christmas themed one. Right, why am I opening that? Okay, naughty or nice. This one you don't actually deactivate it. You just have to keep up a timer, which will appear at the top. You get given a name. We're gonna find that name. To Dave. There are no. This is the condition if they're nice. There are no PS2 and RJs. There are no PS2s and RJs, so they are in fact nice. And you get given a new name, and the timer will increase by 20 seconds. So Tim, there is a stereo RCA port or DVI port. There isn't, so he's naughty. Harry, the first digit of the serial number is odd. The first digit of the serial number is even, so he's naughty. Tony, Jason's nice condition is true. So you go to Jason. The serial number contains a C or D. It does. So since Jason's nice condition is true, so is Tony's. And so on. Mike, there are more than 3 batteries in the bomb, there isn't. And so on and so forth, you keep up the timer. Over the one you can like set this up so you can just read off of it, but that one's nice and simple to understand. On the next one. Our next is rotating squares. Here are rotating squares. If I activate, so I'm going to press the top left one here. You can see the module flips around. We're going to have to press all of these buttons at least once until it can reset, but of course it rotates. So now this, since it rotated 270 degrees clockwise, this is the button I press first. So if you want to carry on going order, this is going to be the next one I'm going to push. If I wait for it to activate again. We press this one now, and it rotates 270 degrees counterclockwise. So this is going to be the next one we press. You do that and so on and so on. It'll rotate. It sometimes won't rotate, so be careful of that. And you just press all 16 buttons at least once until you can reset, and then all of them are unused again. Basic concept there, but of course, if you're not paying attention, it might be difficult to keep track of. And finally, we're going to go over hide and seek. This one has a very lenient timer, I think. But what you're going to do is you'll get spawned into a maze, and our goal is to find a white square. So it activates. We're now going to walk around, try and find the elusive white square. There we go. As you can see, white square. You don't get struck if you walk into a wall. This is a white square. And now we just wait for the timer to run out, which is going to take a while. This is the last one I'm going to go through. So just to confirm, a white square is where the bottom tile here is white. You walk on top of it, you won't be able to see it when you're standing on top of it. But you just have to stand there and wait for the 30-second timer to expire. And of course, the up button takes you forwards in whatever direction you're facing. This is turn 90 degrees. Counterclockwise and clockwise. Sorry, I had to figure out which way we only would be. And then it turns off. Doesn't have any warning down there, so. And this is funny because as an expert, there's nothing you can do. Stay at the bottom of this page. Here it is. Anyway, hopefully you understand how these work now, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Goodbye.